Hey everyone, it's Mr. Jade. Today is 14th May 2019 here in the US. I just returned from my mastermind slash coaching trip in Phoenix, Arizona. And I just want to quickly share and recap what I've learned for you all as well as for myself, so that in the future I can come back and always look at this video and see what I've learned and things like that. I think overall, before going to Phoenix, I was of two minds. I was thinking, should I go or should I not go? I mean, after all, I have to stop whatever I'm doing, pause my life and go away for 3-4 days, and that also comes with a considerable expense. However, when eventually I decided I will go. I mean, I figured been to so many places, why not go to Phoenix and figure out what it is all about? And luckily I went there, and because the first evening was the networking night, and there I was totally blown away by the quality of people, right? And I go to a lot of events and a lot of networking events, a lot of workshops, seminars, things like that. But one thing I realized, because we were all there for this coaching slash mentorship program, our intentions were very different from the get-go, right? We were there for a specific purpose. We all paid the same amount of money. We were all pretty much business builders with the same goal of hitting like 7 figures or 8 figures in the process. So it's like a flock of birds flying together. So what that did was we immediately we were like talking who does what, and then immediately the conversation ran into more like, how can I help you? Or hey, have you thought of this idea? Or have you thought of that idea? Have you thought of this strategy? Versus, oh, what's your name? How can I help you? And am I gonna be able to benefit from you? If not, okay, thank you, bye-bye. Which is what happens in some of the networking events. So that itself was a bit different, and that really set the stage. I met a lot of people who in different business industries. Someone was selling herbal trees, someone was a lawyer, someone was another marketing person. So many different events, many different people. Like at least there were like 600 people. So that itself was great. And then the following day, 2 days, we had like 4 hours long sessions. So 4-hour block of session from the head coaches in the morning, break for lunch, and again another 4 hours, again the same day. And overall, the value I got from those sessions was amazing. I mean, they touched on a lot of different topics, from go-to-market strategy to marketing and sales and whatnot. And would I be able to learn without going there? Probably yes. Would I be able to learn all those things in like say 24-48 hours? No. Because these are people who have spent 20-30 years in the industry and have accumulated all this knowledge and giving it to a very in a distilled form, right? They've synthesized everything, they've removed what doesn't work and given it to me in a very synthesized and a very succinct form. Like very, it's like when you have milk, the same milk gives you the cream. But to get the cream, you have to keep boiling the milk and keep boiling the milk. And then as you get a layer of cream, you have to take it up and put it aside. That's why a cream for a milk is very expensive. Similarly, but it still comes from the milk. So similarly, what I got was a concentrated form of knowledge, what I know will work for sure. And then from there, take it and apply it to my own business. So in summary, I believe this was all the result of the right people in the right room with the right intention, right? Again, I will say it's the right people in the right room with the right intention. It was never, even over dinner, we were talking about business strategies, next steps, goal settings, how do we follow up, what do we do, accountability, things like that, versus, who is going where for the weekend, what are they doing, which is also fun sometimes. But, over there, again, like I said, the right people, the right room, and the right intention. So we were all like, let's figure it out. Books we read and things like that. I hope this helps you to find your own group, own mentors, and your own coaching program or your own tribe who would be very different from, friends and family are there. That's great. You hang out with your friends and family. There's nothing wrong with that. But for your business, and if you really want to take your business or career to the next level, surround yourself people who are in the same journey. Right? Surround yourself, then you will enjoy it. Because if you're not surrounding yourself in the same journey, what you will see is it's like you like football and your friends like cricket. And they're enjoying the cricket and you're like, what is it? And maybe you will try to fit in and you will try to be like the guy who is like, but you're not there. So same way, you need to surround yourself for different, like for social, for family, and for business and career, you need to have separate groups. So for your business group or your career group, surround yourself with someone who is going through the same journey. That's one. Number two would be find a mentor who you can look up to and who can help you and short circuit that learning process for you. Yes, we all are smart, and sometimes our ego gets in the way and we say, oh, I'm going to do it this way only, or I'm going to learn my way. But the thing is, you don't have to do that. A smart person learns from everyone, and a smart person finds the shortest path between the two points. So if you can find the shortest path and by talking to someone for 5 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, why would you want to spend a week or 2 weeks? Because life is too short. So find a mentor who can actually help you find short circuit that process. And you can never have one mentor. You should have multiple mentors, right? For different, and I think I've touched on this before as well. You should have multiple mentors for different areas of life, different areas of business. Because someone who's good in sales will not be good in accounting. Someone who's good in accounting will not be good in HR, management, strategy, and whatnot. A business has many subdivisions. So find different mentors, engage with them. So one is find the right group. The other one is find the right mentors. The third thing is find a way to help people who are not at the same level as you are, because that is super valuable as well. Because one thing is, you can ask, why do I share all this stuff? Is because number one is I want to spread the knowledge. Keeping the knowledge in my head or keeping the good things in my head does not really help anyone but me. And at that point, I become selfish, right? It's the same reason, why, Henry Ford, if Henry Ford kept the car to himself and never shared with anyone else, or if Tesla didn't share all the patents they have to their car, or if Alexander Graham Bell, who got the telephone, didn't share the telephone with anyone else, guess what? We wouldn't have much of the things we have today and we take for granted. So again, find people to help, because again, as you go to the top, you need to reach down and pull people up to the top as well. That's only when you will have a very fulfilling life. But before you go and try to help someone else, you need to focus on yourself so that you earn more, so that you can give more. And that's very, very crucial. You need to earn more so that you can give more. And some people reverses this whole thing, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna go and start giving when you don't have enough. And then in the process, what happens is, you get frustrated, right? You get super frustrated because now again, you have very limited resource and you're trying to maximize the use of that limited resource. As a result, you're like always getting upset, like, oh, people don't understand me. It's not happening. They're asking for too much. They're taking away from too much. But it's not about that. It's all about, first you should take care of yourself and then you should look after other people. And it's not selfish. It's the right thing to do. The same way, if you've ever been on a plane, you need to first put the oxygen mask on yourself. That's what they keep telling you in every country, in all the airlines, before you help someone else. Because if you are not alive, then you cannot help someone else. Or by the time you help someone else, you pass out, then it's not too good, even if you have small children with you. So in conclusion, it's the three things. Number one is find the right people, find the right room, and with the right intention, because that really matters. Find a mentor, and after once you have reached that goal of yours, whatever the amount is, and it doesn't have to be always money, but yeah, always tie that to the money, is because it's not about the money, it's the journey, right? And the person you become while trying to achieve that goal. So if your goal is a million, 10 or 15 or 20, 30, $50 million a year income, it's not because you're being greedy, it's because the person you become while trying to earn that income, right? You become a very focused individual who is gonna keep on executing, and then once you are executing, you will feel like you have a lot, and then you will start sharing as well. Okay, thank you everyone. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.